Everybody, welcome to FLAINOX. This morning we present you some new projects on garment dyeing. I'm from Officina 39, it's an Italian company located in the same area of FLAINOX, in Vienna. Yesterday we presented some new projects like gel dyeing. I would like to explain you again something very quickly about the gel dyeing. Okay, so this morning we're talking about dyeing and finishing on garments and also for denim. We are a chemical company founded 20 years ago in Italy, as explained. We can offer a selected range of chemical specialties, dye stuff and pigments. Our range is including softeners, anti-freezing, anti-foam, dye stuff, pigments, dispersing agents, spray effect, enzymes, fixing agents, mordants, resin, desizing and specialties. But what we try to do every day is to support the customer, not only with the chemicals, but also with our technical team to give some idea, to give new processes and new developments. For sure, like for the gel dyeing and also other projects that today we will explain you. Our mission is to try every day to find the eco-way solution in dyeing and chemical process for the textile. We try to give some new idea through the creativity. This means that in Italy still remain some good brand, and we work close with them, and we try receiving their input every day to go ahead studying something different. Okay, we are a medium company, not a multinational for sure, but we work everybody with very passion. We have a customer all around the world, Europe for sure, Middle East, Asia, and the South and Central America. Okay. Today our idea is to explain you Indigo finishing, because as you know we named it when garments are like a denim concept, because day by day the market trend asks for garment dyeing similar to the denim. As you know, denim is something now very fashion, and for the reason also the garment dyeing we are trying to offer something similar. About indigo effect and on dyeing and finishing, mostly we are presenting three processes in this moment. That one is Nova Voce and the second one is indigo dyeing. But this indigo dyeing is similar to the gel dyeing that yesterday we explained. So for the reason I would like to introduce again the gel dyeing and then explain you indigo dyeing. Yesterday already we presented gel dyeing, and we named this like a revolutionary eco-friendly color for garments. The big advantages of the gel dyeing is that we are doing dyeing in gel form, and for the reason it's an ecological process because we don't use water. This means that we don't send any residues to the water treatment plant. The gel dyeing is a process without water at cold temperature. We can obtain very contrast look, and also it's possible to maintain some raw parts depending how we adjust the processes and the parameter of the processes. It's compatible with all type of pigments. For sure we can offer pigments, but you can use every pigments you prefer. We can obtain very deep shade, and like fluor also, in this case is a fluor pigment, and with the normal pigment dye, the usual, you can't obtain something like this so deep. And we can obtain double color effect. In fact, in this case, we over dyeing. After the first process was dyeing with the gel dye, with the green pigment. After that, we over dyeing with the yellow direct. And these parts remained raw, but during over dyeing, for sure, we obtained this double color. The yellow is the direct, normal direct dyeing with 10 minutes at 60 degrees with 30. like usual in the laundry, and but before we treated these pens with the gel dyeing with the pigment green at cold temperature, no water. Now I'll explain you a little bit about the process. Very important, and for the reason our cooperation with FLAINOX, very important, this process can work in the normal conventional dyeing machine, garment dyeing machine. So this means that we studied this product, and you can put in the normal machine with the holes, because the viscosity of this gel is quite high to avoid the penetration of the gel in the holes. So we can use the conventional machine. As explained, it's at cold temperature, so this means we need only revolution. Very easy process. We introduce the garment in the machine. The garment should be prepared for dye, PFD. After that, we add the gel compound at the ratio 1:1 on garment weight. This means that for 1 kilo of garment, we need to prepare 1 kilo of gel. The gel is a base, neutral base, ready to use. We need only to add the pigment and the recipe for the pigment, depending the intensity that you want to achieve. Usually, I don't know, from 10 to 40, 50 gram per kilo. After that, this is the strange things of this process, but we made a lot of trials, and already we are in production with some customer. And this is the strange part. I can understand that when I told the first time to our first customer we presented this, was something crazy. But we put in the machine the garment, and then we put the gel, we have the gel on the top of the garment. And after that, we start, and during 20 minutes, the gel will go through the garments, and we can obtain some levelness effect. As explained, we can then control the raw parts depending only to adjust the parameters. For example, if we put 1.1 kilo of gel for each kilo of garment, for sure the cover parts will be total full. We don't need water and steam. After 20 minutes, we need to cure. We have two options. The first one is to cure in the oven, 50 minutes at 150 degrees. The second, we can also use a conventional tumbler, and in this case, we need to apply during the formulation between the compound gel and the pigment. We need to add in that moment also some catalyst. This permits us to reduce the temperature of the polymerization, and we can work around 90 degrees. For sure, when we use the catalyst, we can decrease the temperature, and the difference between curing at 150 degrees and 90 is during biopolishing. It's not about the fastness, because the fastness, light fastness, these pigments are very good. Also, the rubber fastener are very nice, this pigment. Then you can try if you want. The difference is the washout effect. This means that at 150 degrees we can fix more gel and more pigment on the garments, and at 90 degrees a little bit less. And during the biopolishing we wash out more during in the second case when we cure it at 90 degrees. This is the difference, but when we wash out after biopolishing, the fastness are very nice. Okay, this is about gel dyeing. We have here some other garment treated. Some picture. We can obtain a very levelness effect like the orange we have here. Okay, this is for the gel dyeing. After gel dyeing, and we come back when we explained the last process this morning, I would like to introduce for us a very important process in this moment that we name it Nova Wash. Nova Wash is a selection of dye stock with a special mordant to get white on tone. This means that the idea is to obtain dyeing like denim effect, denim look. Nova Wash is a range of selected dye stuff, as explained, for brilliant and deep shade to get a white on tone, effects sensitive to permanganate. This means that are dischargeable dyes. But our main target was to offer to the customer easy and short process with a good life fastness, because the problem in this case usually is on the life fastness, and in this case we can assure life fastness minimum 4. And also very important, stripping is possible with this type of dyes. Then after the sister process, the sister range of the Nova Wash Blue, these are only the winter collection colors, deep shade also, and this means that we are able to offer you olive, khaki, and the most usually the most useful shade in the market. The process is very easy. We work, the mortanting is 20-25 minutes at 50 degrees. After that, we go to the dyeing at 60 degrees for 30 minutes. As you can see, the process is very easy, and we need only to check the pH. We need to work 6.5 is the best one. This is the series for the brilliant shade. We had one more yellow, one more navy blue, but this is the brilliant shade that for the summer collection, we can say. And this is the collection for the winter colors. Last process, and I show you something, I'm sorry.
Show it to us now. Before you add the Nova Wash dye, one add the NaOH flexes. Why you need to go to the alkaline medium?
Because the mordant agent need to work in strong alkaline, and soda ash is not enough.
Same thing? You want to arrive to something?
Yes. This because the mortanting agent react in that pH. This is the effect that we can obtain. This was after one acid wash. We have one chemical in powder form. This the dyeing and the original color. After dyeing was more or less this, and then we treated with a chemical powder form that we use to make like acid wash, and this is the effect that we can obtain. It's one case. It's something similar. This was the original color, and then we exchanged in this way. With this shade, as you can see, this is very white, and because some. You can work like a denim, in this case, for example, or I have one more. We developed a lot of blue because for sure customer want to try to give denim idea. So in this case we dyeing, more dyeing, then we spray permanganate, and then the color is